So I'm going to show you how to put a new speaker in a 99 F150. This should be the same from 97 to I think about 02, 03. Takes a lot longer when you have a 2-year-old helper, but it really doesn't take very long. So the first thing you have to do is pop off these little panels here. They just pop right out, no problem. Set those aside. Pop this other side off. I'm gonna do it one-handed while running the camera. They just pop right out, no problem. You're gonna need a 7/32 socket, a 5/16 socket with an extension, a little bit of solder, some flux, soldering iron, some crimper's help or a pair of pliers, needle nose, whatever, and a screwdriver. Next thing you have to do is right here, you'll see there's one little piece. She'll need to pop right out. Just get something in there. Pop that out. Whew, this one's a little tough. There it goes. Pops right out. Set that aside. Make sure you don't lose it. Now you see there's one little socket down in there. Put your ratchet into reverse. Stick it in there on that bolt. Pretty easy. And then you just turn it. Xander, what do you got? Is that a speaker? Speaker. Careful, don't touch. Put it down, okay? Yes, sir? Okay. So once you do this, that just pops the handle loose. The handle comes right out. Drop that down. Now right here on the top, you'll notice there's two little things. Those I really don't like these little body clips. There's a body tool that you could just use to do it. You may have one or you may not. If you just pop those clean off, it's okay. You can just use screws when you replace it, or you can go to AutoZone or whatever when you have time and get a new one. Put the new ones in, but those things are so junk, especially on a vehicle that's a few years old. So once you got that, you just pop right out, and those, you can push those down into the door and get them later if you want to. So now you got the handle out, as long as your 2-year-old doesn't try to put it back in. Now the only thing that's left is you have the door locks and this light. So the door locks, you just lift right up on this, pops right out. Takes a little force, but the tabs don't break as long as you're not too hard on it. Then on the back, you have these 2 plugs. If you're on the driver's door, there's 3 plugs if you have a power mirror. Goes out. Xander, will you hold the camera? Hold camera.
Camera.
Hold it. You gonna film?
I'm done.
Watch your fingers. Alright, pull those 2 plugs out. Alright, plugs are on. That takes the lock mechanism and puts it loose. Set it up where the 2-year-old won't take it, like that. No touch. Alright, hey, no touch. Put the wiring harness down inside there. Now you're ready to go. You just take the door and you lift it up and it comes right off. But you'll notice that back there you have that one little light, and that just twists and pulls right out. Just take these 4 screws out. You'll have a wiring harness on the back. You can pop those wires right out of that wiring harness with 2 little clips. Solder them to the terminals on your new speaker and reassemble. Should be pretty easy. The old speaker, you'll notice that that's used kind of a proprietary plug. So if you have something sharp like a like your can opener on a Leatherman, you can just put it on each side of there, inside that pin. There's 2 little gray plugs towards the center. You just pull those to the inside and then those plugs pull right out. Those out, you're just left with the 2 bare little connectors. Usually, it depends on your speakers. These cheap little Boss speakers that I got, some are just my work truck, so this is all I'm putting in it. It's got one narrow terminal, but the other terminal's long. Now you could just trim this terminal down if you wanted to, and it would slip right on there. That's one solution. You could solder it on. I think the other one I actually soldered, but this time I'm probably just gonna nip it right down, make it fit, and then slide those two terminal connectors on there and put it back together. Those two little wires work just fine. So now I just put it back together, put the 4 screws in, and reassemble the door. So it's all back together. Everything just snaps right back in. It's really easy. The whole process I think took 15 minutes a door. Did you fix it, Xander? All done? Say bye-bye.